it wasn't always like this. Lego was trying to launch sustainable plant-based plastics, cornstarch and stuff like that. So I think we should celebrate the final days of celebrating plastic. I don't think we should go this far. Now this is the motherlode of all sets. I'm not talking about 1970s, 1980s, 1990s, 2000s. Even better, guys. 2010 and up. It's sad to say, we got them. Hey guys, it's Jason the Lego Maniac. I recently broke my glasses, so that's not pretty cool. But yeah, my mom told me, like, yeah, they're making cornstarch Lego now. I'm like, wow, it's been finally this year of, like, actually doing what they said. Because I remember long ago, it was like 2020. I'm like, you know, that's not gonna happen when I'm growing up, right? It just seems so far away that it's actually happening. We're no longer having, like, this kind of plastic anymore, and it seems so weird. Are we all going to be able to eat the plastic? I mean, that'd be pretty cool. But I just wanted to introduce any new kind of Lego fans to what kind of Lego sets that we have, because some of these sets that were coming out right now for 2018 are just kind of whack. So I just want to show you a couple couple old sets, my old boxes from my old Lego sets, and kind of commemorate the past. So first, we got this Lego Technic set. Let's just skip that one. That's always Technic to me is always kind of lame. Micro fighters, holy cow, micro. Can't go normal size battle packs, but we just went to micro. That is fast. So micro fighters, you know, you got your snow speeder, pretty standardized cruiser right here. You know, I don't know which guy that exactly is. You know, if they had names for the characters that you actually had from the movies, that'd be pretty nice if you know what I'm talking about. This is one of my sets that I need to review, and I'm not going to spoil this review because this one sucks really hard. Okay, we got another thing. It's called the AT-AT and another microfighters. You know, just why not? I got this probably for 60% off the regular price. Cool set. You know, the legs of the walkers never work, it seems like. Lone Ranger, we got pretty cool set. You know, I remember trying to buy this at the Legoland Lego Discovery Center in Chicago. And I remember seeing this, I'm like, I gotta have this. And now it's $20 freaking! Holy cow! It's more like if you wanted to buy it for like a whole like kind of stage setup, but overall, I find it really interesting, but it's kind of weird that Indiana Jones is in here right now. I mean, like, that's a pretty cool crossover, but Lego City, this is one of the first sets I got from, what date is this? 2017, I think? 2015! Holy cow! Always a problem with the city things, you know, it's always like separate stuff, so you know you lose them easily. Got Flash versus Captain Cole. You know, I never really liked these kind of micro fighters because they just break too easily, but the figures are pretty cool and they're just kind of cute overall. All these series. We got another Mighty Micros. Captain America has a cool tank, and I think that's the only best part of this set. Got this at the first time I went to the Brick World, and definitely a good buy because these sell a lot and they sometimes sell overpriced, but I don't really know what to say about that. Oh my gosh, Ultra Agents 2015, right? You know, yeah, 2014. Oh my gosh, I have a problem. I think I spent a lot more of my money this year and last year from like retro stuff. So that explains why this is from 2014. My memory is just like whack. It looks like they have another micro fighters. Wow, micro fighters. Another AT-AT. Get out of here. Oh man, that flew pretty far. They all have that weird kind of feel, like, you know, hard feel, you know, like yeah, it's like, it's Lego. And then this one just like, you know, that kind of feel where it just like slicks out your finger and you're like, oh man, it's too smooth. Like not smooth, but like hard kind of smooth. It's, you know, again, I don't know why they didn't use another Star Wars character, or at least like some kind of expanded universe character. But, you know, also got a cool helmet design. I love Rebel pilots for some reason, so. Okay, another who the heck makes these names? Mighty and Micro sets? Like, what were they thinking? It's like saying like, "Oh, dude, what'd you get? I got the microfires." Oh, you mean the mighty heroes, the mighty micro heroes, like mighty micro heroes. What were they doing, man? God. Okay. Now, I remember doing a review on this. Well, I did like a stop motion build, you know, how those were getting cool that day. This was an interesting design. You get to push up this thing and like a trap comes up, but that's all I remember from the set. You know, because I'm a Ninjago fan, so like every series I had to get the new wave. I mean, I don't like to buy the bigger sets, as you can tell. But the new wave stuff, I always had to get. This is a tournament of elements, I think, so, you know, pretty good. Now, Shima, getting 3 figures, I thought I was getting 4 figures, I wasn't really thinking, but 3 figures for that kind of price it's not that bad. But this is a fun set. They brought back the Naboo shield. Oh yeah, they also brought back the Exo Force kind of stuff, and they're kind of bringing that back with the superhero theme, but, you know, that's not too, yeah. You know, I don't know why I bought this. You know, I already had another series, but, you know, Cole is actually pretty hard to find. But I'm starting to realize I don't have that much J on the wall. Oh yeah, and by the way, when you keep updating on Clone Trooper, it's like you have to buy more like of the same ones, because like it freaks you out. It's like it's awesome that's like exactly to the movie, but then it freaks you out. It's like now I have to buy more of these guys to create a collection for my showcase. It's like so frustrating. Okay, I bought this at Walgreens. I remember can't find this anywhere. The Carnage was awesome. Miles was awesome. The Shield set wasn't that awesome, but everything else was just like completely awesome. Those 2 characters. That's what the $13. I mean, my $15 went to. Okay, Castle. We're going really far back. Apparently, I got this from like a Lego store because I can't really see the name. Oh. 2013. Now, if anyone owns Castle, or if Lego ever brings back Castle, make sure to buy tons of these Castle sets. And the only reason why is because Castle is pretty hard to come up to, and a lot of people like Castle apparently. My opinion. Apparently, I decided to buy the rest of the series of Lego City, and I paid full price. I didn't even wait. I was like, man, I need to buy these. Collector's edition, you know. Why Lego sucks? Totally my life. Okay, here's another example. I bought more battle packs. This thing, I remember making my review. I'm like, this is the Unipal Troopers, not instead of the Geno. It's just Troopers. And you couldn't blame me for saying Unipal so many times, because it's like, it's literally like Unipal. It's like, what? Like, this is not canon. Is it canon? Because it's like so weird. I mean, the first time this came out, it introduced, you know, this kind of clone trooper, and it was like, man, it's like awesome, but it was a ripoff. That's not one of my favorite sets, but it's definitely one of the sets that made it possible to make more favorite sets, if that makes sense. This set's probably one of my favorite battle packs out there. You got 4 Rebels, and it's one of the coolest sets to get, and it's actually like, you can tell this is from Star Wars Battlefront. I mean, those guys, you have to actually like know your knowledge, but these guys are way more meticulously detailed, even in the trailer. These guys, the Cad Bane looking guy and the Greedo looking guy, and the figures were just made it for me. Okay, next one Knights. First series when it came out, I was like, man, I gotta get one of these things. And I actually didn't get the Evo 2, like the version 2 ones. And I don't think Next to Knights was that popular. I think it was cool that they brought back Castle stuff. But that's a little different, you know. Last but not least, Galaxy Squad. Galaxy Squad is probably one of the most different themes out there for Lego. The confusing part about Galaxy Squad, it totally reminded people of Alien Conquest, and I totally see why. I mean, you have aliens and humans. Like my friend, I literally went to his house. I'm like, dude, that's Galaxy Squad. And it's like, no, that's that's Alien Conquest. And I was like, no. And I think this came out for only one series. I think it came out for a second wave. Like, that's what I mean, like series, waves, whatever. But this is definitely a fun creative set that they used a lot moving forward, and this is from 2013, and that's pretty old. This theme wasn't doing very well, but I must say they did have the best PC games at the Lego website, because I remember playing that and it was the bomb. So I think that's basically it. I feel like we can do another run with this, but besides like from the 10s and ups, and I didn't even have a 2010 set to show you. I guess we'll see you in the next video.